Hey everybody, it's B, Diz the Rockstar, part of Super Obvious. In this video, we're talking about the problem with plot armor when it comes to characters in Scream. Let's go. In this video, we're talking about when characters are attacked, stabbed a bunch of times, and realistically should die but don't. I'm not being a hater. When you watch movies, you're supposed to suspend your disbelief, but only to a certain extent. These movies are supposed to be considered to be realistic for the viewer. Of course, on one end, we are rooting for our characters, we don't want anything bad to happen to them, but in slashers like Scream, especially the main characters, if they are attacked with multiple stab wounds and live, if you think about it, it kind of takes away from the seriousness of what we are watching, because basically, it feels like whenever a character is getting stabbed a bunch of times, they are more than likely to survive than die. Like Scream 2, Randy was attacked one time and died. That was realistic. Dewey was stabbed in the back in the first movie. Going forward, he had a limp, but he lived. We can accept that. In the second movie, in the studio room, I don't know how many times he was stabbed, but that looked like he should have died way before he actually died in Scream 2022. Still in Scream 2022, the opening scene with Tara, she was stabbed through the hand and got her ankle stomped, which of course she could survive, but she also got her stomach cut, stabbed in the side twice, and then whatever final slash or stab Ghostface did before the title shows up, Tara should have died from this. Still in Scream 2022, we're going to talk about Chad. He got stabbed in the leg, which looked really bad, and then after that was stabbed in the back and gut 6 times. All those wounds looked fatal and he should have died. And then in Scream 6, Chad was stabbed by 2 ghost faces in the body around a dozen times. I love Chad, even though people say he is kind of boring or his character development hasn't been much, but besides Sam, Chad is one of my favorite new characters. He should have definitely died. Mindy was stabbed in the gut on the subway, I think once. She survived. We can suspend our disbelief on that. Tara was stabbed in the gut but survived as well. In 6, Gail was stabbed in the leg, shoulder, and stabbed in the gut with a shard of glass. I think she should have died from this attack, but she lived. In Scream 4, Kirby was stabbed in the gut twice and bled out a lot. She should have died. She was stabbed in the gut in 6 and lived. I guess we can suspend our disbelief enough for this to still be realistic. Also, with Chad naming him, Mindy, Tara, and Sam the core 4, this almost cements that they will be around for a while, and no matter how bad they are attacked or injured, they are going to survive. The prediction is that if Chad is seriously attacked again in 7, he is not going to make it. If one member of the core 4 doesn't make it, it's going to be Chad. So in 7, the Ghostface attacks need to lead to characters dying, because otherwise it's not realistic, and it takes you out of how intense and emotional these moments are. Plus, it's like, yo Ghostface, your attack to kill ratio kinda freaking sucks. In my opinion, when Ghostface attacks someone, the victim surviving should be almost never, because then it's like, what are we even doing at this point? But yeah, let me know in the comments how you feel about the plot armor with characters in Scream or horror movies in general. Like and share the video, subscribe to support the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Totally for sure.